it's your boy UMX ngiphethe
Andile.
aka Pokey
Dubs.
Pokey Dubs does it best. Welcome to another episode. We hope you guys need grand. We hope you are pila. Andile, how was your Freedom Day?
It was good.
When's then?
Nothing. Which is the best way to spend.
Awubukanga no Sarafeni?
Oh my God. Is that still a thing?
Yeah. Well, ETV no SABC1 abasayidlali.
No, I don't.
I remember growing up ehlezi udlalwa.
That's true.
And you'd know ukuthi ntambama ngizobuka uSarafeni. How was your Freedom Day?
I didn't do much. I didn't go back in time as we all usually go back in time.
Why didn't you go back in time?
I don't know why. There used to be an interest in knowing and wanting to understand what happened in our history in South Africa, so on and so forth. But I think I've heard it so much to the point where, for lack of better words, I've lost interest.
Where's my 2K guys?
No, I'm not even. Not even 2K. Nah. And also some of people used to have these conversations and they were very enlightening and encouraging and things like that. But in the world of Thabo Bester, you know.
Yes, I did not follow that dude. Bonnie and Clyde.
All I can say, Uguti, I can't believe those two got away with so much. You know, especially with it makes me think twice about the way that our justice system works. So there's a lot of work that needs to happen with our system.
I think that's where I wanted to ask. I also look at things from the perspective of 1 week indies or trend, and then the next week it's all, and then next week it's another thing. It almost feels like I'm a new cycle. So with this Thabo Bester one, from your own opinion, what do you think we can take away and learn from that? So is it the corrupt justice system?
Yeah, we can.
Or what?
Yeah, what we can take away is that money is gold. And when you have money, you can do as you please in South Africa for a very long time. What just happened is that with those two, they just did something wrong. Maybe they got the wrong person mad or whatever. You know, I don't know why it eventually got to that point so early in their spree. But anyway, on to
deeper issues that you've been having outside of us starting. Skwatta Kamp has released their album titled SVN, short for 7th. They dropped it on Freedom Day on the 27th of April. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts are...
It's in the tracklist.
With a group that had so much influence back in the day, I have their album. One of their albums, actually, at home. I really enjoyed their song Umoya, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, one of the most popular tracks. That's
from Cuckoo Function.
So
love that album.
Yeah, yes. So they were a group that really, really did a number to the music industry. But to be honest,
before you start hating, let's give them love.
Yes, no, I'm not gonna hate.
Cuckoo Function, we all know what it did.
Yeah.
I know they had other albums, but I'm just also Nami. When you say I got it at home, Naming Nayo. I love the artwork. I think it's one of the best covers we've ever had from South Africa, where they're all standing with cultural regalia. I just think it's very iconic. The songs like Building Castles. What an incredible album.
It was.
Yes.
It was.
And I think it's been, if I'm not mistaken, 12 or 13 years since they released an album. And unfortunately, as we know, Flabba passed away a few years ago, as we know. Also another pioneer, crazy delivery, dope punchlines, very comedic, swaggerlicious type of raps.
That's true.
Unkululeko Habedi, isibongo sakhe, known as Flabba. And then also the losing of Nish, and he passed away through COVID-related issues. But I believe this album is a tribute to them. As you said, they had such a huge impact in the South African music scene, especially for hip-hop. They took the underground boom bap and commercialized it in the early 2000s, mid-2000s. But what did you think about the album?
First of all, a big congratulations to them for being able to come together. After so many years to create music together. It's very difficult, especially, 14 tracks. So it's very difficult to come together to create such a piece, you know. and I'm happy that they also released it on Freedom Day. I mean, with the way that they with the music that they created, it is speaking about freedom, expressing yourself. They're talking about their opinions on different popular topics or what's happening within the world and their own lives. So that's great. But for me, with some of the songs that I listened to, it didn't hit with me. It didn't hit.
Let me just give the track list out real quick so we know what you're talking about.
It didn't hit.
First track is Keep Shining, followed by OG, followed by Turbo. I love Turbo. If I play Mfana Koko, Gimme. I know Rilo was doing a thing on that track. Leave Me Alone, Indaba Ilana, Umama Ageko, Holiday, Pezulu, Like This, Risking It All, In the Name of Love, featuring A1 Wolf, produced by Sketchy, and the last track is There You Go. So which track were you not feeling?
Can I not say which? Can I not say which track?
Did you skim through it?
In particular?
Yeah.
But I listened to a few. I mean, you know what? You know, I listened to a few. It to be honest, for me, some of the things, some of the way that they were, some of their music, not music, but some of the production was quite, for lack of better words, outdated. You know, I wish that there was some bit of punch in some of maybe the production side, and also some of the lyrics that they had. I mean, I think they were just, what carried them the most is that they're Skwatta Kamp. That's what I feel like. What carried, angisho gabi. But I mean, what carried them the most, I just
But wait,
feel
what's
like,
wrong with the lyrics? Cause, if I'm not mistaken, just
like I said, I'm not giving my opinion is some of the few tracks that I listened to. So, I mean, I still need to go down and listen to all 14. Maybe I can formulate a better opinion. Yeah. But some of the tracks that I listened to, it was still the same conversations that were being had, or the same type of lyrics that were being, that were done 15 years ago, you know? So I didn't feel like the music evolved. Okay. Yeah, that's the best way that I could describe what I was hearing. I didn't see
did you go in with some expectation, or
I did.
You just
I did, because first of all, when they came out with something so different, right, as a group. So I was expecting that type of creativity again. I was expecting something different and something that would carry. Because, I mean, there's a lot of conversations being had, especially by musicians that were very popular in the early 2000s, that this music right now is bubblegum, and there's no substance to some of the music that is being released.
Yeah, but not back substance, and now you're saying you feel it hasn't grown. Is this not maybe...
I felt like it was copy and paste.
No.
I did. Okay, I think that is just my opinion. Okay, that's why I said I'm just judging on
what you've heard so far.
So far.
Yeah.
So I can't give a full analysis of what I was hearing, because unfortunately I didn't listen to the whole body of work. But I think my opinion might change if I listen to the whole body of work, right? But I was just... Yeah.
You weren't blown away by what you heard, and that's fine. Let's talk about their singles, because actually they've released a single for up to the last year. Yeah. They've been dropping the singles leading up to this album. There's There You Go, there's Mama Ageko, and then In the Name of Love.
Yeah.
So are you still, especially, let's just look at the track In the Name of Love, which features A1 Wolf. Shout out to A1 Wolf. I saw he's also like back into music.
Yeah.
He's been dropping a lot of music videos. I'm not sure if you've been keeping up.
Yeah.
But now he's back in the music with the new energy. You should check it out. You should check out his videos. What did you think of In the Name of Love? Dima, did you watch it?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I saw the music video.
Yo.
I understood the concept of the song. It really was in line with the title of the song.
Oh, you didn't like it?
It's not for me.
Not for you.
It's not for me. It's not for me.
Okay.
But I mean, I love the fact that, some of our very own were in the album, and absolutely amazing musicians and entertainers. I mean, on the production end, I mean, Sketchy Pongo, someone who created a hit after hit after hit. A1.
Oh, so you were thinking it's going to be like a hit.
Yeah, A1 has created amazing music, but it didn't come together for me.
So would you like for them to reattempt their whole album? You
No,
don't think this
it's
is
nice.
a good way to go out?
No, it's
It's their last album.
let it be the last one.
Oh, wow. Thanks. Yeah, more so bit.
No, Angi Shogabi. But I mean, okay, I know we were gonna maybe speak about this a bit later on, but I mean, same thing with our someone who's definitely a legend in the industry, Zola 7.
Yeah, what about him?
He recently released a song called Skinny Jean.
Skinny Jean.
Yeah.
Helping you.
Yeah.
That's a dope track. Andile, above it, you're being hypocritical. Because just now you said you want evolution and for people to grow, to excite you, do something they haven't. And Uzola did that. And now you're
evolving. No, evolving doesn't mean that you have to completely change your core as an artist. But the beat did the evolving for Skinny Jean, but we still could have been Uzola on the track.
He was Zola. Lampinji Pruge. Lampinji Pruge. Skinny Jean.
No,
Listen, I can say maybe the track's not for me, but in a leon, they're all like.
Okay.
Anyway, but
that's also one of those things where I mean, someone who was absolutely amazing and still is. I'm not saying he's not anymore, but I just wish that he didn't do that. I just wish that he didn't do that, especially with no.
Yeah.
I wasn't looking for a Skinny Jean. No one was looking for Skinny Jean with Uzola. No one was looking for Skinny Jean. Everyone with Uzola was looking for that inspiring, kasi, uplifting sound, hustle, understanding the day-to-day of umuntu in certain situations. It was so relatable who Zola was and the music that he gave us. Maybe Skinny Jean, maybe the song Skinny Jean would have worked when skinny jeans were a thing. In 2012, 2013? Nobody's wearing skinny jeans, manje. Nobody is wearing skinny jeans.
I'm not wearing skinnies, guys, to be correct.
So that's what I'm saying.
In a slim fit. Sorry.
Oh, okay, slim fit. So exactly. So I mean, why release into that no one can relate to right now? What are we relating to right now?
Team Zola 7.
No, but I'm saying help me.
When I put carry on evolving and experimenting for so long. Like there was a scare a few years ago, Sponozola ngekho right, like just being defeated by the industry, so to speak. Going through his into zakhe, so mina ngiyajabula ukubona ukuthi at least he's attempting and he's trying to challenge himself, even if this track is maybe not it, but mina ngiyajabula ukuthi he's back and he's bringing that energy. The energy, I'm a legend. I love it, personally speaking. Remember, Ufanele was sharing years going on Netflix and we saw it.
Yes,
so I love this zeitgeist that's happening currently where we're tapping in and siyazibuza who are we, where do we come from, what worked, and we're going back into that. Mina ngiyajabula. So yes, mhlambe sizobuka ngehlo elihlukile manje ngoba uzalo mdala. Why you sing about skinny jeans? But maybe the kids on TikTok, maybe I can go viral. Maybe he can.
It did go viral.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, if being viral is what, you know, now we creating music for, good or bad, then that was definitely accomplished. But I mean, longevity and holding on to who they were, Skwatta Kamp, no Zola 7, and the messages that they had. I mean,
yeah, but it also was a different time. But I absolutely get and understand.
But people are still playing the same music from that different time. That means like we can still relate to even in this time what happened in that time.
Yeah, but and let's go into the business of everything. The music that we loved from these artists was at a specific time and place in their careers and even within the music industry. So maybe they didn't even own or that it was a completely different time. So now that it's a new type of time, they have to try not recreate exactly what we know them for because it won't slap the same. It's going to look like they're trying hard. So I applaud any and all the legends. I wish Tear Gas could do what Skwatta Kamp's doing. You know, to just have the legends in the game, like but evolution is also fine.
Yeah, yes, definitely evolution is fine. Talking about someone who's really evolving or changing the way that he appears, well, his appearance basically. Big Zulu went on social media. Was on social media. Very excited about his weight loss.
Yes.
His weight. What contributed actually to his weight loss was his the boxing match that he I don't know, attended or held or hosted. But it was it was at Craig Hall Park in Joburg. Craig Hall Park in Joburg on the 27th of this, on the 24th rather of this month. So he had a very intense workout plan, and he was very happy that he lost so much weight.
Yes.
Right, and people were praising him. I mean, losing weight is not an easy thing, you know. But you know, you wouldn't really think that, you know, Inkabi would care.
Boxing is interesting because even when the heavyweights you can get away with it, but you still need to have the ability to move and have some agility. What did you think of the fight? I saw the first round knockout. That I saw. I was like,
yes, I saw that too. I mean, I think you know, in a boxing match, you know, no one wants to be the one that starts. I don't think I definitely don't. With the boxing matches that I've seen, no one wants to start because once you start, there's a certain amount of energy that you come with. It was a very interesting match.
Everyone obviously wants the Casper one. Casper and Big Zulu. Big Zulu didn't want to completely rule out a fight with Casper, saying it might still happen. He said he will be there for the fight. Obviously, he's going to be there to watch me and how I fight and what he can use when that time comes for us to finally box. Yes, this whole thing was started by him. Gusha or Big Zulu, that's according to Times Live.
Yeah.
Like in terms of what I saw, personally speaking, I think as is, weight difference is a huge thing, and we saw it between Pretty Ugly and Casper. Although most people thought Pretty was a winner, because Casper actually was a bit more agile and he had the strength. So it would be quite interesting to see how he does against Big Zulu. Personally speaking, as much as I want Big Zulu to win, I think Casper could take it. But it depends on the weight difference. Because, just judging off the knack music fight. And Big Zulu, there wasn't much technicality. Boxing is extremely technical, like footwork, maneuverability. But I mean, he is a heavyweight, and finish it, guys. So shout out to Big Zulu for his win.
Yeah.
And we are looking forward to the Big Zulu and Casper fight.
Do you think it's going to happen?
Utani is not ruling it off.
Okay.
And I think this fight, I mean, the fight he just had in him winning, Casper's a very smart businessman. So I think he's going to be very enticed.
That's true. That's true. I think this time I'm definitely going to go. I mean, Casper, I mean, pretty ugly. I went for him and I was highly disappointed. Who would you pin pretty ugly against?
Like
that would give you like a good fight.
What in terms of rappers or abantu abaculayo overall?
Musician.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think ukuthi obani abapusha ukuthi like they athletic and they like boxing and stuff.
Yeah, I mean who's athletic in the
because wonke ama artists angacabanga ipiano man. Hey, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think it on his own shy. But I have shyly dama nje man relaxel.
That's true.
But in terms of maybe like I don't know. I was gonna say Shane Eagle and Pretty.
Yeah, maybe Shane Eagle.
But
I
don't know Shane. Hey, but Shane, like he was about the fitness life. Pause. He's got a great physique. I think it would be a good fight. Just like for Indoyab, I think it would be quite cool.
Do you think it's important, really?
When is the first female boxing match happening, guys?
No. Oh, no. Spend too much money on your appearance for you to go
like
there.
Like Boiti and Nadia or something.
No, man. They spend too much money on your appearance for you to just ruin it for, what, 100K? You know, people have the things that they've done to themselves. I mean, anyway.
Speaking of Nadia, we saw Uguti Mass Country went 5 times platinum.
Yes. 4 platinum and 1 gold.
Shout outs to AKA, shout out to the Megacy. It's really great to see Uguti, you know, like there's still success in the project that he gave. I am bumping it till today. Once someone passes away, you get to appreciate the artistry, the amounts of commitment, love, and passion they actually put in. And you read into the lines a bit differently. So I think he did a phenomenal, that like one of his best pieces of work. And I also saw Ubab Caiphus Semenya. Yeah, there was an interview that came out, and he was basically saying Uguti Times Media, the journalist that works for that organization, was incorrect to paint him the way he did, saying Uguti he wants his money from AKA, he didn't ask for permission. So I heard a audio clip of Yanubaba speaking like, hey, our publishers took care of that. I don't like the way I was painted out.
Yeah.
So it was good to hear Uguti AKA did the right thing in terms of the music business, because there was that little narrative.
There was last week, if I'm not mistaken.
And he's not paying, and that's incorrect. So I think as much as people point that out, they also need to rectify it. And he sounded very disappointed and angry at the journalist, like, I did not say that, and as with me, information and it's incorrect.
Yeah, I think I think it's just laziness. There's so much laziness when it comes to journalism now. You know, it's just whoever says whatever, whenever, you know. Tina, we're not journalists. We're just giving our opinions on... You know, but if you're going to be in a space where we mass producing your comments on very important and touchy topics and situations that could definitely hurt many people, do your research. I think it's so important. But now, since manje, I think so with the influence of social media and people wanting opinions from the most popular person right now, you know, I think a lot of journalists are grasping at straws, you know, to keep that whole industry moving. Yeah, on a bit of a lighter note, congratulations to DJ Glio. He recently graduated at WITS with a BA in Business Management and Media Studies.
Oh, wow.
And he released a clip on his new YouTube channel. He has a podcast now called Eskaleni Podcast, where he celebrates basically his achievement. And yeah, congratulations to him.
Shout out to DJ.
Congratulations to him.
You see, like I love Itorenjalo.
Yeah.
I watched his podcast interview he was a part of earlier this year.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I've always loved about Ukleo. Like Mumboga, you may form your own opinion of what you think he is.
Yeah.
But Omuntu, who is hardworking, consistent, passionate, creative. And I think Lempumelelo is, a testament of how dope of a person he is.
Yeah.
I know he's been involved in, like, I love Gutsune podcast. I love that he's still challenging. I love that he's still challenging himself to grow and keep up with what's going on. And I think Ukleo's been one of the few guys who've always done that. His musical IQ is very, very high. So Ngajabula, I'm gonna check out the channel.
Yeah.
Big love to him. Now that he's got that degree, I'm sure he's gonna be in different kind of rooms. Although he's been known to have great deals and good music management, and like when it comes to doing deals in music, it's nothing new to him. So I'm very excited to see what he does now that he's got that paper. He's probably going to do even better.
Definitely.
Big shout out to Ukle.
Big shout out to him. Another person that also graduated recently is Kulichana.
So Kulichana graduated?
Yes, he did.
Oh wow! What did he graduate? What was his What was he studying?
Innovation and an entrepreneurship. Yeah, that's good. But after.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So he got honors actually.
Oh wow. Oh, Mababu April Shuti, he just got it now. That is
He just
super,
got it now this year.
That is super fire. Like
with his wife right on it and the little one by his side. No, the little one wasn't by his side, but his wife was there.
His wife was there.
Man,
I love my success stories.
Angena. That she constantly gives them.
Yes. R.I.P. AKA, but I also know Prada, the song that he's featured on AKA's album, also did really well. I think it's gold now, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. But if you listen to his verse, you can just tell he's in such a dope spot. He's talking about life begins at 40. His wife just got him a rollie. So it's nice to hear.
Prada's gold.
Yeah. It is gold. So he's graduating. The song's going gold. And a few years ago, he survived like an attempt on his life. Guys, like, go hectic.
SAP is.
Shit is so hectic. So like, it's nice to see people also win. Sometimes we think winning is materialistic, but like evolution of a person should also be celebrated. So big shout out to Kulichana. And while we're still at it, I just want to send like a lot of love and healing to Ubongani Fasi.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I know a few weeks ago they attempted to take his life. Unfortunately, Egoli, he survived. He's still like healing. That was the last post that he put out. So just sending him a lot of love. And guys, it's real out here. It's extremely volatile. It doesn't matter who you are. Just always be aware of your surroundings.
That's true.
And just be cautious. Not that anyone was not cautious, but life is meant to be celebrated, and you got to treat it as such. So always live in the present and just, keep strong in your faith, whatever it is that you believe in, because these times are very scary times.
They are, and people are walking around with so much anger, so much trauma, so much loss. I mean, it's a lot, and people are just dying internally, and it's coming out now. It's coming out physically. So yeah, I mean, we've got to find a better way to cope. We've got to find a better way to cope and not traumatize others with our own situations. Let me not say issues, with our own situations. Yeah, it's rough. It's hard.
1000%. Hey guys,
Why not?
No,
we're motivating. I mean, it's yeah. No. Oh, see, I saw a clip on TikTok. I know you say I'm obsessed with Uncle Waffles. Hey. She met Ciara, and they did that challenge. I don't. What's that challenge? What's that song? TikTok challenges. I'm not even there. But I don't know any them, and my body doesn't move the way that I wanted to. You're stiff.
Oh, stiff.
I feel like I'm stiff. Anyway, that's besides the point. I loved seeing someone who, who would have known? Who would have known? 23 years old, is touring the world, is meeting people like Ciara, and so Gabonangalo Oguti, there's so much opportunity in our entertainment industry. So don't let these other things on the side really let you or get you down. Just carry on, and who knows. Now you'll be on a TikTok video with someone that you're inspired by.
Exactly. And this is just for us now as supporters or lovers of music. I see here in Atlanta of like they ain't shit. Like, oh, nami ngayenza land.
Yeah.
Especially I've realized whenever we see umuntu from our industry with an international celeb, who blinding impela, and it's like we don't need Drake with Bavumo, Kelvin, no Black Coffee, no Diddy. We don't need Waffles with Bazibavonyo or Ciara. We should be celebrating these people because abantu bet. So Nazi, there's a lesson in all this. Yes, I'm Jablela, we know Ciara, we are Baba, God the Nazi.
That's someone's wife.
Oh, someone's wife. She's too hot, more, like I can say more. Okay. So I'm just saying, let's celebrate the artist. Yeah. Yes, we know there's 500 million artists and it doesn't sound amazing, but showing that little bit of love and appreciation to that artist is probably going to mean the world to them. Blind. We've always been blind, guys.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So that's a great way to end off
1000%
today's episode. So yeah, it's good. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend that this is the place to be.
Sure.
Bye.